In this video, I'm going to be ranking the top 5 best obtainable cards at each position right now in NBA 2K25 My Team, so you guys can know at each position in this game, point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center, what are the top 5 best obtainable cards. What I do mean by obtainable is going to be a card that everybody can earn and not spend too much money on this game or too much MT on a card, because for example at the point guard position, right, the best point guard in the game is probably Invincible LeBron. But how much MT does he go for? There is about 0.00001% of the player base that's ever going to have this Invincible LeBron. Same thing with cards like Jokic, of course, at point guard from the Glitch Festival. Nobody has this card. But yes, are these the 2 best point guards in the game? 1000%. But that's not what these top 5s are going to be. This is going to be the top 5 best obtainable cards. So the most expensive card on this list might be 300,000 MT. But the rest of the cards are going to be under 300k, maybe some free cards in there as well that I do think are really good and are obtainable. So there's not going to be any Glitch Festival or Signature Series Festival cards, or not Tim Duncan from last season. Only cards that you guys are able to grab and pick up right now in my team. So starting with the top 5 best obtainable point guards in this game, at the number 5 spot, I'm going to go with the new free Dark Matter Walt Frazier. I think he's actually really underrated at the point guard position, and again, he's obtainable right now. You can get him from the Ascension board. Now this card's a little bit interesting because you might go the entire season, you might get to level 40 and you don't get this card, so it's a little bit unfortunate if you don't get this Walt Frazier. But I think if you're able to get him from the Ascension prize, he's a top 5 obtainable point guard. 6'4" at the point guard position, 6'7" wingspan. His defense is top tier. Even though he's a little bit undersized at point guard, he still has 99 steal, 98 perimeter, and his jump shot, guys, I'm telling you right now, one of the quicker jump shots in this game for a point guard. Really easy to time, but it's also extremely fast. He's got the Pro 2 fade, he's got Kemba escape, Kobe White behind the back. I do wish he had a better dribble style and maybe a better size up, but overall, for an obtainable point guard, again, that is completely free. I think he's one of the top 5 best in this game. Now at number 4, I do have Dark Matter Luka. I think this card really doesn't go for that much. I mean, he's under 200k, 1000%, and I mean, for that price, you get a really good point guard. 6'7" at the point guard position, you know, has a good jump shot. Is still Luka Doncic. He's going to play extremely well in game because of his jump shot and his height at the point guard position. Now, number 3, I do have Dark Matter Stephon Castle. This card even cheaper than Luka, like he's 150k at the most, and Dark Matter Stephon Castle is affordable. He's obtainable for a majority of the player base, and he's one of the best point guards in this game for his price. 6'7" at point guard, 6'9" wingspan. The defense is amazing. 96 perimeter, 97 steal, has really good stats and badges across the board. I love Stephon Castle's jump shot. He's also got the Pro 2 fade and very good dribble sigs besides the Tatum behind the back and the De'Aaron Fox dribble style. But I do like the Trey size up, and I also like the Kemba escape. Obviously, you guys know I love the Kemba escape here on this channel. And yeah, Stephon Castle, one of the best obtainable point guards in this game. And then guys, of course, at number 2 and number 1 are going to be the 2 out of position Galaxy Opal point guards in 7-foot Andrew Bogut and also Galaxy Opal Denny Avia, who is a 6'9" point guard. The thing about both these cards is they are obtainable and they're affordable. Like Bogut only goes for 85k, 80,000 MT, really not that expensive, and a majority of the player base I'm assuming can afford an 80,000 MT point guard, and he is 7 foot at the point guard position with a 7'3" wingspan. Just that's all you really need to know about this card. His jump shot is great. He plays good defense. He's 7 foot at point guard. What else do you need to know? And then Galaxy Opal Denny is seriously one of the best value cards in this game, but also for the point guard position, when we're talking about obtainable point guards, he's only like 150k, and he is seriously amazing. 6'9" at point guard, has an incredible jump shot with the Bronny James base, Steph Curry upper on very quick. He has good dribble sigs, his movement is good, his defense is top tier, he gets great slashing animations. I'm telling you guys, if you haven't used Galaxy Opal Denny, you need to try him out, and I think he's the best obtainable point guard right now in my team. Now moving on over to the top 5 best obtainable shooting guards in this game. At number 5, guys, I actually have a card that I think has really gone under the radar in the Skyline set, and I can understand why it's gone under the radar. There were so many good cards that come out in season 7, and just with the new season dropping, there's so much going on that maybe some hidden gems kind of go under the rug. And I think Dark Matter Mike Miller, people are sleeping on. He goes for like 60 to 70k, and for a 6'8" shooting guard with a 6'11" wingspan with this type of jump shot, Julian Strawther base, Benedict Mathurin upper, which is literally an invincible type of jump shot. Kevin Durant has a Julian Strawther base, and Jimmy Butler has the Benedict Mathurin upper. On very quick timing, that's a jump shot that if they dropped on an invincible card, you'd be like, yeah, that's a really good jump shot. It's an invincible type of release. He's also got Pro 2 Fade, he's got Kemba Escape, he's got maybe not the greatest dribble sigs in this world, but he's going to be able to move decently fine. And sure, he's not the greatest defender, but again, you have to remember for his price, what you're getting for his price is top tier. And I could even probably put this card higher than number 5. I seriously think Mike Miller is that good for an obtainable shooting guard. I am going LaMarcus Aldridge at number 4 for one simple reason. He is 6'11" with a really good jump shot at the shooting guard position. 6'11", 7'5" wingspan. He's a power forward card, so he's going to play extremely good defense in the paint. He's going to get great rebounding animations. He has a super big player model, 97 strength, and he does have a good jump shot and some solid dribble sigs for a big man card, again, at the shooting guard position. If you wanted to put Mike Miller over him, I honestly wouldn't really disagree too much. I think Mike Miller is that good at the shooting guard position. But at number 2 and number 3, I have very similar cards, or at least close in ranking. Maybe they don't play similar, but I think they're very close in ranking. I got Dark Matter Man Thompson and Dark Matter Franz Wagner. Both of these cards around that 150 to 200k price tag, so maybe a little bit more expensive and on the expensive side of things compared to a card like Mike Miller or even LaMarcus Aldridge. But both of these cards are really good. Like Franz at number 2, 6'10" shooting guard, 7'1" wingspan, has an insanely quick jump shot. I think the reason why he's a little bit over Amen Thompson is just because of the jump shot, but as an all-around card, Amen Thompson might be better. He's 6'7" at the 2, 6'11" wingspan, insane defender, 99 speed, 99 agility, 99 vert. He has an okay jump shot, Pro 2 Fade, and really good dribble sigs like the Steve Francis size up, the Garland dribble style, the Kemba Escape. Both these cards are really, really elite at the shooting guard position, and both these cards are very much obtainable for a majority of the player base. Just like the card at number 1, you guys obviously know we have to talk about the the free version of the Invincible Paul George. Now, I understand that this isn't the Paul George that maybe everybody was expecting, the Pro Pass version, but still the free one and the Pro Pass are the exact same, and they're still top tier shooting guards in my team. 6'8" at the 2, 6'11" wingspan, comes with 12 legend badges, and seriously, all 12 of these legend badges are top tier. He's got 99 every single stat. His jump shot's really good, Pro 2 Fade. The only concern and the only flaw about this card is realistically his movement, because his movement isn't all that great. But in my opinion, guys, these are going to be the top 5 best obtainable shooting guards right now in my team. Now, talking about the top 5 obtainable small forwards in this game, at number 5 is a card that is right around the 100,000 MT point, and that's going to be Galaxy Opal Giannis. Now, honestly, I think his Dark Matter has come down a lot in price, that you can maybe even talk about the Dark Matter Giannis as being affordable and obtainable. So whether you want to include the Galaxy Opal or the Dark Matter, I got him at number 5. I'm just going to put the Galaxy Opal in case the Dark Matter is a little bit too expensive for you and maybe you don't want to pay that price tag for the Dark Matter. You have Giannis at number 5, 6'11" small forward, plays extremely good defense. It's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Number 4 is going to be Dark Matter AK, but realistically, I think these next 3 cards are all very similar. We got Dark Matter AK, Dark Matter Tim Thomas, and Dark Matter Luol Deng. A lot of these cards have come down in price. Luol Deng's down to basically 100k. I think Tim Thomas is no more than like 175. AK is probably 150, 175 as well. And all 3 of these cards are extremely good at the small forward position. They're all relatively affordable, obtainable, and they're extremely good. AK, insane defender. Tim Thomas, really good offensive card, has a great jump shot for a 6'10" small forward. And Luol Deng is kind of just that combination of both of those cards at the small forward position. Really good defender while also having a great jump shot and very good dribble sigs. But of course, guys, you guys know already who's going to be the number 1 obtainable small forward in this game, and that's Pink Diamond Beasley. I seriously think he's so good. If you can afford the Dark Matter, then maybe go out and get the Dark Matter card, but I'm just going to include his Pink Diamond because I think his Dark Matter is a little bit too expensive for an obtainable card. But Pink Diamond Beasley is still one of the best small forwards in this game, and in my opinion, guys, these are the top 5 best obtainable small forwards currently in my team. The top 5 best obtainable power forwards in this game, in my opinion, at number 5 is going to be Galaxy Opal Miles Turner, not Evan Turner, but really good all-around defensive power forward in Miles Turner, and he only sells for about 50k. At number 4, we do have the new Dark Matter Jack Sigma for a little bit over 100,000 MT. He's basically at that 100,000 MT mark, and I think he's really good for that price. Number 3 is going to be Dark Matter Chet, really good defensive card, 7'1" at power forward. All you pretty much need to know about Chet for like under 200k. And then, guys, at number 2 for the second best obtainable power forward in this game is 100 overall Willis Reed. Now, I was even debating putting this card at number 1 because I do think the debate between him and Alex Sarr could be very close at power forward. I think Willis Reed is really good for a 100 overall card that you guys can get for completely free at level 30. 6'10" power forward, 7'1" wingspan, 99 every single stat with an elite level jump shot. I think because of the size, I did put Alex Sarr over Willis Reed as the best obtainable power forward, but in my opinion, these are the top 5 in game. Now the last position, guys, we're going to be talking about is the top 5 best obtainable center cards in this game. At number 5, I do have an absolute giant in Galaxy Opal Roy Hibbert. This card, an absolute monster in game, 7'2" at center with a 7'7" wingspan, and seriously one of the best player models in this entire game. He looks like he's 7'5". He looks like he's an absolute wall of a defender. He's got crazy strength, really good defense. The only questionable thing about this card is his jump shot. If you're able to green with this card consistently, he is amazing for about, he went up in price to like 80k, but he was normally down to like 50 to 60,000 MT. Number 4 is going to be Dark Matter D-Rob. You know, he's still somewhat affordable. He's like 250k, maybe even a little bit lower nowadays, and I still think he's a great center card, even though his jump shot is a little bit wonky. Number 3, guys, is going to be Dark Matter Alexar. Even though we included him in the power forward ranking, I wanted to include him in the top 5 obtainable centers because I do think he's one of the best center cards in this game as well for an obtainable price. Number 2 is going to be Pink Diamond Wemby. You guys already know how much I love this card. For 100k, you get a 7'4" Wemby card with a 7'8" wingspan and one of the most uncontestable jump shots in this entire game. But I think the best obtainable center in my team as of right now is Dark Matter Mark Eden. Now, is he a little bit more on the expensive side for like 300 to 350k? Yes, he's one of the most expensive cards we've talked about so far in this video, but at the center position, it's very weak. The center position for, obtainable and affordable prices are probably one of the worst positions in this game. So getting Mark Eden is definitely valuable for a 7'4" center with a 7'8" wingspan, and the defense that this card plays in game is extremely good and does actually have a nice jump shot. But in my opinion, guys, these are going to be the top 5 best obtainable cards at each position right now in my team in Season 7. These are my top 5 best obtainable point guards, shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards, and centers as well. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video and you guys did find it helpful going over the top 5 best obtainable cards at each position, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.